Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to our Divine Journey 2 playthrough. Just kind of looking at what we need to get done. Things like this we're going to have to do. We got these enhanced ingots. We also need to get soul. I haven't seen that one before. We'll get into that more. But I was like, I don't recognize that one. Looks like alchemical brass is like another one we're gonna have to do. Also, totally forgot, as I was recording last episode, that yeah, we can scan stuff for the research that we need. We don't have to do that mini game of in the whatchamacallit, on the desk. We don't have to do it for everything. It helps if you want to target certain things to learn. But as you can tell, we have quite a lot of stuff built. So I'm going to go around and just kind of, grab whatever sparkles, and that should get us some decent amount of the research. You can see like almost everything gives stuff. And then if we go over to, actually if we look in the book, we'll see. Where is... Yeah, so there is all our knowledge totals. I believe the theories, we do have to... These are the ones we have to research, I think, if I remember. That's what these are. But the other ones we can get from... A lot of the stuff we can get from scanning. Alright, so I'm going to have to do that, and then that obviously opens up more stuff. Alright, so there. Obviously we got to lowest depths of the world and the highest peak possible to do that. Obviously we have certain... There is some things that we want to focus on. Just all the little sparkles. I'm getting so distracted by sparkles. So we should have, yeah, so that is that. And then obviously we can just... I don't know how high we have to go. There we go. We didn't have to go all the way up. So we'll just continue doing that, and then I guess we'll just kind of work our way through the quests. I think that would be the best idea, because I don't know what that is. I can't tell what that is. And since I can't click on that, I mean, I guess I could look up, it's going to be a... Oh, there it is. Perfectium block. So this looks like this is the... Oh, man. That's what we're working towards? All the way up there? I didn't think we would be doing... that essence. I know once we get to infusion... Right here, we can actually take a little break and work on the next tier of things. So I guess let me do this. Really not looking forward to doing the crafting, to be honest. The manual crafting. Just gonna go ahead and say I'm not a huge fan of Thaumcraft. That's just my personal... Find it a bit too manual. But... isn't this flint? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Like flint. Bitumen works. I mean, obviously we wouldn't do that. Those we wouldn't. I think like flint is... Yeah, flint gives 5. But it also gives extra, so... Working out the best ratios. Cognito, probably... Zombie brains. That has 20, but it also has 10 and 5, so... Yep, we gotta work out what is best. On... Ending... I would say unyielding. It's not unyielding, it's unending. I'm gonna craft up one of those and put it right next to that. So, alright. Alchemical brass we can get. Magical leather, same. We do have blood infused leather, right? Yep. Also, this stuff, enchanted fabric, that's a little bit more. That's quite expensive, actually. Not like expensive, but it's definitely not something I can just throw together in 2 seconds. But we will need that, obviously. Also, maybe we should go this way. For the Elevadium ingots. Really wouldn't mind getting this as soon as possible. You get 12. You get 12 ingots from that, as opposed to having to go through... Alright, so you actually get double, but 1, it's double, and 2, you kind of skip a couple of the processes, I think. Alright, so let me do a little bit of figuring out here, and we will start progressing. So I think I'm going to start going with the enhanced ingots this route. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. What would it be better to do? Now I'm like, wait, would it be better to do it that way? Because then we can melt down the essence and put them in jars. Would that make that? No. No, I'm just gonna, until we can get the alchemical, this thing, it's gonna be manual like this. So I did kind of look around JEI to find how I want to go about getting these ingots. I did work out that I need about 11 of these for the enhanced ingots. So it's 1 per pedestal and then 3 for the main thing. Obviously, we're going to need more later, but we're not at this point. We don't have star metal yet. We haven't gotten an astral, so this is going to be a while off. So I'm thinking one of these, 8 of these pedestals should be good. And I kind of just came up with gold ingots because that gives the soul and the metallum. Skeleton skulls or any skull give the spiritus, and then ender pearls give the alienness. Unfortunately, it kind of is all over the place with extra aspects, so we're just gonna turn off our magnet and see if this works. I'm gonna be kind of annoyed if... Alright, there we go. And then I might throw a bunch of these in here. Picking up extra. I got all the stuff out. We have extra modus, and we have some soul, which we can use in the thing. Unfortunately, it is 2 to 1, so it's definitely not the best ratio, but... I'm like, is that what I want to do? I just don't want to put too much in the thing, because I don't want to, like... mess up. If you put too much in, sometimes it like screws it up. I mean, I guess we could try like the math. Here comes all the math. Yeah, so maybe if I did. Problem is that metallum kind of messes it up. It'd be easier if we had one that like do that. Only what do we need? 15 ores give 10. I don't know. See, I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I like those. Might as well just use ingots. And that's like just way too much stuff on that. Yeah, so I may just do... We do 3 gold. That will give us enough soul for 2, enough metallum for 2. And then these are 10, so if I do 3 of these, that'll give enough alienus for 2 ingots, and then the spiritus, I think, is 4 of those. I hope that doesn't mess up. Yeah, you can kind of see, like, the flux going in the atmosphere. I don't want to, like, do too much, but I don't know. Let's give it a go. Alright. So that kind of worked. I'll just put a bunch of those in and see what we get. Alright. That's not too terrible. Also, you can totally scan stuff in your inventory for this stuff as well. Or research. Yeah, we don't need any rifts showing up in our world. We have a little bit of flux, but not terrible. We have 23 or whatever. So we shouldn't have any rift things opening up in our base, which would be sad. Alright, let me continue this. And I will craft up the other bits. This wants 1 and 4. I'm just going to go ahead and do 8 right away, I think. Although this does give us black iron ingots. Maybe I should start with 4, because then we get 8 to craft up the other 4. So craft up 4 pedestals first, and then I'll use the 1 pedestal in the crafting core. Alright, I actually need 12 of these. I just realized because we use a pedestal to craft up the core, and I want 8 of these. The reason I want 8 is because I was looking through the recipes and... yeah. There is this one, which is 8, and I have a feeling this is something we're going to have to work towards in this one. Bunch of singularities and stuff, but yeah, so this is 8. So I want to get that going. So there's those matrix things. There's these. Yeah, I'm just going to go with 8. So I actually need 12 of these ingots. So let me do that, and we'll come back. Okay, just crafting up that part. And then... oh, shoot. I need a few more of those. That's right. So that will get us that, and then I think I need like 7 more. All right. So question is, where are we going to put this thing? Now, not everything can be switched. Like some mod packs, the Empower, you just basically switch out for the crafting thing, but like for example, the Empowered, there's no crafting recipe for that. So there's only it's mostly new recipes. So I still do have plans, probably sometime, getting more empowerers and splitting up the recipes even more. Although we are taking this one out. So question is, I guess I'm just saying, like, where am I going to put this thing? Maybe over there. Start expanding that way. I'm stuck. I don't even remember what this recipe was, to be honest. Malware recipe. And then I'm gonna do, let's do the recipe. We are gonna switch this. So instead of doing that, we're gonna do this. I'm just think. I'm like, I don't think those won't stack, right? I don't think they will. I was like, because that would be kind of annoying if we had to do that. Maybe like over here. I feel like it should go kind of like right here. Because there's like the crafter. I don't know. Let's, how about we throw it here? I can always move it. It's not like end of the world. Probably thinking probably gonna be doing lasers. I think. Kind of hate when those are not even, though. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts if I do that. Although I'm doing like kind of a weird... How do we do like... Otherwise it's gonna like drive me nuts if it's like 5 and 3 or something like that. There. Oh, that's annoying. But whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. Maybe I'll line them all up or something like that. I'll mess with this a bit. We do need to power this and go probably underneath. We want this as high as possible, so I might just do a dimensional transceiver. That way we can just fill this with as much power as possible. I could probably run cabling somewhere, but I'm not gonna... I don't think I have anything. Oh, I might have some right here. Oh, I do have some right there. Although that's not... Yeah, that's not... I want it as fast as possible. Because I'm assuming some of these recipes get... Oh, that's only 5,000. Alright, well these are actually as... Well, that one requires 100,000, but I feel like I have no idea when we're going to get to that. But, yeah, so we'll just do the transceiver with that. And let's do... So, we're going to set up lasers, I'm assuming. Would probably be the best way to go about doing that. So if we do... Maybe that into an interface right here. I do have to get the item out. It's a bit weird with the lasers. I guess we could do it. We don't have to do it like that far away, I guess. It can be closer. Why don't we just do it like here? Item interface. What I want to do? I don't know. Let me kind of mess around with this. Let me get this powered. Let me craft up some of the lasers and stuff, and we'll get this going. So I've gone ahead and connected all this stuff. I think we can go in from the side. We'll just have to test this. We only have one recipe at the moment, so we are good. I think I need to remove the other... yeah, from the dropper. Oh, I forgot to connect that. Whoops. We should have right here. And I think... yes, I split off a bunch of channels, so we are... also, my wall of drawers is just so random. It's just so randomly placed right here. It kind of makes me laugh. Okay, so we should have... just give it a second to register. There it is. Alright. Well, I'm hoping this works. I do have it set to blocking mode. It's been a while since I set these up. Yeah, blocking mode, and then the one in the center is got a priority. I just did the regular lasers. I don't think we need the advanced ones. Because I don't really use the... I don't even think that's particularly necessary. So it's crafting up over there. Like I said, eventually I'm probably gonna... I'll work on those. I just don't have all the Empower stuff crafted up. Alright, it looks like it is stuck. Yes, alright. Let me kind of mess around with this a bit more. We need the advanced. Pretty sure we didn't need the advanced, but... doesn't seem to work. I might need to put it on the side and stuff too. I don't actually know. What happens if I just test really quick here? Does that... alright, it does go on the side. Does this go in... goes in the side. It always takes me a bit of time to get these lasers sorted out. I can never remember. How to set it up. Alright, I think I got it sorted. Didn't really mean to change color, but we did. I'm just using the mechanism. I thought I would try something different. I was going to go for like the servo. I'm like, why don't I try these? The only way I could get it to work was with the advanced item relay with a whitelist. I don't know why, it just didn't want to... it could never seem to get it to work. I don't know. Even with the higher priority, it just didn't want to do it. I was trying with the... like I set each one of these to a different priority to see how it was working, and it was still... it was starting there, and it just wasn't putting anything in the middle. So I was like, I don't get these dang lasers. So I just went ahead and did the advance, threw a thing on there, and that seems to work. Alright, let's try that one more time. And we'll see if that works. Like, I feel like... shouldn't that just prioritize, even with like the regular item laser relay has a higher priority, shouldn't it? Focus on that? I don't know. Every time I try to work these lasers, I feel like I just can never get them to work how I think they should. Just need to... yeah, I definitely need to speed that up. Oh. Right. So that just pulled out... Yeah, and I just pulled out my sword too. That just pulled out the experience. Right. I actually have no idea how you filter these. Now that I'm thinking about it, how the heck do you filter mechanism pipes, item pipes? All right, I think it's this logistical sorter, and I don't feel like messing with that. So, impulse pipe, resonant servo, with a filter. Try to do something different, and doesn't work. All right, there we go. That's fast enough, right? Okay, so there is the elevatium ingots. I'm sure we will add more to that. But we'll just craft up 40 of these. I'll just get that working so we can complete this quest. All right, next thing. Do the brass. Maybe we'll do the brass. All right, so we need elementium. And the quest just wants the one, but we're gonna need a bunch, to be honest. So maybe, we do like 10. I'll get those going. And also, we're gonna do, this was just a quick kind of Google. I found that Palace Crystal Shovels have only Instrumentamon, and Bottle of Enchanting only has Cognito. So that way we don't have to worry about getting stuff out of the cauldron, and eventually the other thing, the alchemical construct that we use. But I'm thinking it's probably going to want us to do the Essentia smeltery. So we need at least 6 brass. So we'll go with that. And I think it's 10. So we only need 3 of these. I'm sure there is like a perfect ratio where everything would even out. 5. It would be 5. Yeah. So if I did 5 of those, and 3 of those would be, that would be the even amount. I figure because, I mean, this is super easy. This is just some wood and some Palace Crystal that is super easy to craft up. The only thing about those is they don't stack. Oh, that was easy. That was kind of quick. All right. So what did I say? We'll do 5, right? 1. Turn my magnet off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Right, that should be empty. Yep, and you can tell because there's no like Woolsby things. Oh, by the way, I totally wasn't getting all the essence out. Even if it runs out of water, that doesn't necessarily mean all the V is out. As we can see from our, when I was crafting up the enhanced, we have like 131 Mortis, Examinus. So yeah, lots and lots of E-crystals from that. But all right, there we go. There is our alchemical brass. I do need to craft up more of those. I forgot. I need 6 or whatever. So I will get that. Did we finish up the... Wow, that was quick. Holy cow, that was quick. Love it. It's nice to finally get like a more efficient recipe, because that is really not a thing that happens too often in this pack. You start with a complicated recipe and it never gets any better. From what I've kind of noticed. I already forgot what the... Oh, Bottle of Enchanting. Alright. So I guess we will... I'll just continue here. What is this? Oh, sodium ingot. I did read about this. Yep. So, brass ingot gets you 2 crystallized sodium shard. And you need 9 of these to get one of those. And you need 9 of these to get one of those. Which gets you one of these. So, you can do the math. That is a lot of... That is a lot of alchemical brass that we're going to need. Oh, yep, there it is. You'll need 41 for 1 sodium ingot. So, we are chugging along here in Divine Journey 2. We also have thaumium over here. Take a look at that. Examinus, we have a lot of. Metalum, that's easy. I don't remember what this one is. We'll figure that out, though, what the best way to get that. But definitely going to go this way, I believe. Okay, I'm crafting up the 2 alloy smelters that we're going to need for this. I was looking at kind of what we need to do here, and infusion is locked behind these sodium ingots, which is kind of what we're working towards, but it's also locked behind another world, which we're going to have to go down this way for that. Also going to have to do a bit of research here. Part of that is getting every single one of these crystals, which is... it's a little bit grindy. Basically just have to dump stuff in the thing and use the slivers to get that. So I'm going to do this in between episodes, and I will get this stuff crafted up. And it's also, if you scroll down, a pretty cool little cheat sheet for the different V or Essentia that you need. So that is pretty cool. For example, if you need like Gallum packed ice. And if you look at some of this stuff, Bottle of Enchanting is the Cognito. This one does have wooden shovels, I think. For Instrumentum, we're using the Palace shovel. So, pretty cool little cheat sheet. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to do some of this research. We got our combination thing up and running. The crafting core. Oops. So, pretty excited about that. And we'll come back and probably get to another dimension. I don't know what the recipe is for this. I wish I knew what the name of that was. I could look it up in JEI. I don't know what it is. Like, trying to find that block. Like a portal or something. Oh. Alright, anyway, that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching. Have a good one.